Hi YouTube, this is Taryn. I'm coming to you again on a video about breastfeeding, and the video that I wanted to do today was basically about getting started breastfeeding, some supplies that you will need when you're beginning to breastfeed, and some of the things that I wish I had known when I went to the hospital. So like I said, this, I don't know if you see my other video. This is my second time breastfeeding. My first son, I breastfed him for 6 months, and my second son, he is 4 months now, and I'm still breastfeeding, and he's still gaining weight, doing great. So like I said, I'm not a breastfeeding consultant. I just can go by what has worked for me and what's worked for me in the past. So this is just a video about that. First thing that you're going to need is a good bra. You want to make sure you have a good supportive bra. I actually, you know what, I'm going to go get it so I can show it to you. Okay, this is a nursing bra, and it's just like a regular bra, except you have the little snaps so it can open up, so you're able to breastfeed. And this is one of the most important things, is a nursing bra, a good supportive bra. And I would, if you're buying this while you're still pregnant, I would get a size that's one size up from your cup size. And also I would get a size maybe a little bit, as far as the back side, get that maybe a size down, because you are going to lose weight after the pregnancy, so you might have to get two different bras. One that'll fit right after you have the baby, and then one that'll fit maybe in a month or so, once you lose some of your baby weight. Because that's what happened to me, is I bought a bra and it fit really good as far as the cup size, but once I started losing weight, it didn't fit around the back. So, and you probably want to, I have started out with 3 nursing bras. So I think I wouldn't go out and purchase a bunch of them, depending on if you're going to stick with breastfeeding, but at least I would start out with 2 to 3 nursing bras. So that's one. And the next thing is nipple cream. Now, you don't have to use nipple cream. Another thing you can use is your breast milk. Is once you finish breastfeeding the baby, you can express a little bit of the milk and rub it around your nipple, and that will act as for sore nipples. I really didn't have too much problems with sore nipples. I think because you want to make sure you have a good latch, and that'll prevent you from having sore nipples. And also as you breastfeed, my nipples just got used to it. I know it sounds funny talking about nipples, but anyways, this nipple cream is Medallia Tender Care Lanolin nipple cream, and it works really good. I like it a lot. And I really haven't found a nipple cream that I don't like. I also bought the Lancin nipple cream, and that worked good as well. So I think basically they all have the same ingredients, so I don't think one is better than the other. Just I would go by what's cheapest. So that's one. The next thing is breast pads. Now this is for when your milk comes in, you will leak in the beginning. Once your body's getting used to it's going to build up a supply and demand. Once your body works out how much milk to make for the baby, you don't have too much leaking. I don't really have that much leaking, except if he sleep during a time where I should be nursing him. I can feel my milk come in, and I'll have a little bit of leaking, but not really that much. So nursing pads. So this is Lansolin's nursing pads, and they come in a little, I tore it, but they come in a little plastic thing like this, and you just open it, and it does have little, I don't know if you can see that, it does have little sticky things that help stick to your bra, so you don't have to worry about them slipping. Now these are my favorite. I have tried the Even Flow nipple pads, and also the Nook nursing pads, and I do not like them. They slip around. They don't have the adhesion on the back, and they don't really seem to stay in place, especially for bigger breasted women. To me, they move around too much, and I have problems with them moving, and I can't get the words out. Have problems with them moving and not staying in place. So I will wake up in the middle of the night, and my pad would have moved, and then I've leaked all over my bed, which is not fun. It's not fun waking up in a puddle of milk in your bed. Okay, so a good nursing pad, and unfortunately they're a little more expensive. They're about seven, almost $8. So they are more expensive than the Even Flow and the Nook, but I think it's worth it because I just like them better. So and they're bigger. And the next thing you need, if eventually you're going to have to breastfeed in public. And I try to use a regular blanket, and it's fine when they're, actually no, they don't work, unfortunately. Using a plain blanket was hard for me. It might work for some people, but it was just hard for me to try to hold the baby and hold in the blanket while I'm trying to get the baby under the blanket. So it didn't work for me. So I went and purchased a nursing cover. And the good thing about this is the nursing cover has a strap, and it fits over your head like this. And let me zoom out so you can see this. Move it back some so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So it fits around your neck like this, and the baby goes under it. So when you're trying to lift up your shirt and stuff and put the baby up, the blanket is not falling down, which is the problem that I had when I was trying to feed the baby. Is the blanket would be falling down, and then I'm exposing myself to everybody, and that's not fun. So I like this. It's like a second pair of hands to hold the blanket while you get yourself situated under the blanket, and it's perfect. So once you have time to put your everything back together before taking it off. So I really like the nursing cover. And I didn't purchase this till after the baby was born, so I would definitely recommend buying one of these before the baby is born, so you have it. Especially, some women are kind of embarrassed getting used to breastfeeding, so I think it gives you when you're already nervous about breastfeeding, it gives you time to get used to it and be able to take your time and not have to worry about trying to hold the blanket. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was my mom on the phone having some family drama. So, anyways, back to breastfeeding. Okay. I talked about the covers, and all this stuff I'm going to put in the description box below about where I got this, because actually I got this online. It's from Utter Covers, and I really like this. I wish I had invented it, because I was always like, how am I supposed to keep the blanket on while I'm trying to breastfeed? So it's a great invention. Next thing, if you're planning on going back to work, I would start pumping and storing my breast milk. They say to start about, I think it was 4 to 6 weeks before you plan on going back, just to get your baby used to feeding from a bottle, and so you have a supply built up. So you're going to need a breast pump. Now, I showed this in my other video, but this is my Medallia Harmony manual breast pump. If you can afford a electric breast pump, I would invest in it, especially if you're going to be pumping a lot. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't pump a lot since I'm with him most of the day. Just for a night out or something, I'll pump. Or if sometimes he sleeps while and my breasts become too engorged, so I'll have to pump then. So, but because I have an electric pump, but it's not working right now, and I'm not sure what's wrong with it. But, so I went and got a hand pump. But an electric pump is a good investment. It's a great investment. And you know what? I'm going to put this stuff on pictures at the end, so you'll be able to see them if you're not able to see them on camera, all the stuff that I'm showing in the video. So you want to make sure you do this. Now, one thing that you don't have to buy, but I think is good to buy, they do have regular storage bags, which I showed on my other video. They just have these regular ones that you freeze in the freezer, and they hold up to 6 ounces, but I put 8 ounces in them. And actually, really, you can put 9 ounces. I've even put 9 ounces in these bags and have had no problem. So that's, but if you want to invest in this, if you decide to go with one of the Medallia pumps, because I do have the Medallia electric pump, the Medallia Pump and Style electric pump, and I would recommend it. Now, I did get mine from my cousin, so I'm not sure why it's not working, but it's not. But I don't know if that's due to me. It might need some new parts since it's an older breast pump. So, but anyways, I would recommend getting an electric pump. And also, what you can get if you want to invest in this is they do have these connectors that you can buy that attach to the pump like this. And this avoids you having to pump into a bottle, which you have to wash and everything. So it prevents you having to pump into the bottle and then transfer it to the storage bag. So I have these pump and save bags from Medallia. I'm not sure if it's Medallia or Medella, but I have these, and these are, you're able to pump directly into the bag. So I'm going to show you these. So they have, once you put the connector on, like this, and this came, I'm not sure if I bought these separate. No, it came with the connector. So it comes with the bag and the connector. So you take the bag and it fits right on the connector, so you're able to pump directly in the bag. So, which is really convenient. So you don't have to worry about transferring the milk into the bag. So, and see, it fits right on there like that. So you just pump and the milk goes directly into the bag. Now, this is kind of a random video, and I'm just going with the flow on things that come in my head that I wish I had somebody had told me. Also, when you're first starting out breastfeeding, I would write down when your baby's feedings, just to help you keep track. Because in the beginning, they're kind of sleepy and not used to nursing, so I think it's easier to keep track. And you're also sleep deprived, so I would write it down so I know. I would write it down so I would remember when's the last time he ate. So I would say, oh, it's around 2, it's been about 2 hours, so it's time for me to feed him again, to beat him from actually being very hungry, because it's a lot harder to feed a very hungry baby screaming and crying, and harder for you to relax and everything when you're dealing with that. So that's another thing I wish I had known, that somebody had told me. So if you can, I would definitely invest in one of these. And also in this video, I'm going to show you, because I didn't show this in my last video, how to transfer the milk from the bottle into the storage bag using the top of your breast pump. And also I'm going to show you how I freeze my milk in this video as well. So I'll be right back with that.